day.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And going deep for Hill. It got his man complete. And touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 70. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2nd and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Now Jackson on first down. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Jackson will throw again. Being chased out left. First down and more for Jackson. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Mecole Hardman. The offense for the AFC set to go now. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Play action. It's Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Danny Amendola. Now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field.
The slant caught by Amendola.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Flush to his right.
And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move.
Well, the NFC pressure a little too much as they get home for the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do.
And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Play action. Now Jackson. Rolling to his right. He's going to look down. Field for Henry. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. The AFC offense set to take their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
He's going to air it out deep for Amendola.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Mecole Hardman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the New Orleans Saints. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. First down, Winston. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Ingram. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early 2nd and long they're facing.
Winston throw complete there to Thomas.
They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. On 3rd down, Winston. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going. It's Winston. Flushed out right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Kaepernick now on 1st down.
There's Tremble, the tight end.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
The Carolina Panthers picked up Tommy Tremble in the 3rd round from Notre Dame. This is a tight end with terrific upside. A tremendous blocker. Now showing good hands on that catch for a 1st down.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
And he'll be taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And, yes, out come the flags.
Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it out.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. Jameis to throw it.
They'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
And the Saints not only missing Drew Brees from last year, they also lost their top tight end, Jared Cook, to the Chargers. So tight end, it's a position in flux. But that's a nice grab there to pick up the first down.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
Winston. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Right down there.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw, Winston. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On play action, it's Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right. He's going to look deep for more. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Winston.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys.
The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. The Saints say they have it, and they do. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense, I thought it may go the distance, to a big play for the defense.
And how about the emotions for the defense on that play? It broke big. It was going to be an absolute disaster for them, and it turns out they end up with the football.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mark Ingram, a 5-yard touchdown run, and the Saints have cut it back within a score. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
A short kick taken at the 18.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On second down, McCaffrey takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6.
Now Kaepernick. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play there for Carolina. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Kaepernick now to throw. Steps away to his left. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Kaepernick going to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Jalen Waddle. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And this is no good. Boy, that didn't even get there. Not a good effort at all. And our score remains the same. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is sitting.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. Touchdown, Panthers.
Christian McCaffrey.
He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead.
So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Taken at the goal line.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game, for here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that?
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off at the 20. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances. Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Now a draw play to McCaffrey. He'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27, no first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. Now a first down carry for Harris. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. Escaping the pressure right. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a 1st and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
Again, it's Harris.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. Boy, still a half plus to play, but it is a 2-score game. They're going to go onside kick early. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Kaepernick. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. He's going to air one out for Anderson, and that'll be incomplete. Now they took their shot, but the coverage up to the task, and it forces a 4th down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
That caught by Trimble. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. Here's a diving catch right side. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. DJ Moore with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Winston. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, Winston. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the rookie J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. Jalen Waddle as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the try here for the point after. And that increase their lead to 28.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The tackle by Matthew Ioannidis. Final play of the half here, Winston. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. So they will
The Ravens are up now. Let's see what direction they go. Now we turn to the Steelers. They're on the clock. All right, the Ravens are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock. And the Steelers on the clock now. Let's see what direction they go. Now the Dolphins are on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? The Steelers are now on the clock. The Browns are now on the clock. All right, it's the Steelers now on the clock. On the clock now, it's the Titans. Okay, the Steelers on the clock now. Now we turn to the Steelers. They're on the clock. And the Giants now on the clock. Who do they have their eye on? And the Steelers on the clock now. Let's see what direction they go. The Raiders on the clock now. What direction will they go? The Steelers are now on the clock. The Seahawks are on the clock now. All right, it's the Steelers now on the clock. Okay, here we go now. It appears we've got a trade. Okay, the Steelers on the clock now. We've got some action here, folks. They've traded this pick. We'll have the details in a moment. Now we turn to the Steelers. They're on the clock. Well, I guess they won't be turning in a card here. They have traded the pick away. The Ravens are now on the clock. Well, hold on a second now. It appears a different team is filling out a card right now. And that can mean only one thing, people. They just traded the pick. And the Steelers on the clock now. Let's see what direction they go. All right now, looks like there's a trade coming in. The Steelers are now on the clock.
today.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Is the tally on first down. Here's Jackson to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And that is incomplete. A lot. Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Throwing is Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They go play action now. Jackson, they'll roll him out right. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Again, Jackson. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson with the Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson. He'll take his shot for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin. Now the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Setting up the screen here to Edwards. Wiggles free. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good call there on first down. And, Brandon, I'm getting better over the years and not screaming out, screen, screen, screen with my defensive training. They want to keep those pass rushers on.
And it's a fumble.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. A quick slant to Hill. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. So that one will be accepted. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Three yards the gain there, second down. To throw is Jackson. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. He'll buy some time right. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is Hill. He's got it. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man. Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle. Can you guys...
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Shedding the tackle. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Bengals will take over here. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
As they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission.
They'll roll him out right. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
That is definitely what we call our defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what?
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll...
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. Touchdown! That's caught. Tyreek Hill has the first half. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought
for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. He'll buy some time right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They go play action with Jackson. Off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack.
And this is caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 39. After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Now Jackson on 1st down, rolling to his right. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds.
Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson could really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive.
off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Play action. Now Jackson. And going deep for Hill. And now here is another interception. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get it back here just past the 30. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. Room here to run. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, and probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the 41, Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. From the gun, Jackson. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's...
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This to make it a 3-score game late. Tucker's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Jackson. No lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The defense, they were swarming. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. And they're going to speed things up here. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The Ravens on third down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Sam Cook now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. Second down coming up. To throw again on second down. Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Jackson to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And that will come the on. Herbert. Into the hands of Beckham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Herbert. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. First down now, but that clock rolling. Herbert to throw. To Mixon on the check down. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Now Herbert got to get into the line in a hurry. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any. And typically, what would you want to do against that dime? Run the football. You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Herbert going to throw. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Huge, huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. that, their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the other team to come downfield and put some points on the board. But job one was taken care of. The two-point conversion to get this thing tied.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that.
Jackson.
Complete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Jackson to throw.
Eluding the pressure right.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 33. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And joy will reign in the Inner Harbor as the Ravens have won it. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Ravens, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the
today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio.
Jackson now off the bootleg. He'll buy some time right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead. Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Jackson now. Flushed out right. And this is going to be intercepted. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's it.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his guys are going to take over at the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
McCaffrey following the penalty. He's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's Jackson. Rolling to his right. That's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll throw on first down with Jackson, sliding out of the pocket. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. On first down, this is McCaffrey, and he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Out of the pistol, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down. Forced out to his left. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Jackson on first down. They'll roll him out right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And the end result of that play, you're almost not sure what you really want, because when he gets outside of the pocket, you actually hold your breath because you think he's going to run for big yardage. But when he chose to pull it down and throw it, and a play was made to knock it away, that's a pretty good end result. Not one you expected when the play began.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Here's Jackson. And this one is incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he will have a Ravens first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. That is caught inside the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Jackson. Touchdown. It's complete. Devin Duvernay, his first touchdown. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, the Ravens will call on Sam Cook to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Complete, Jefferson the target. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Justin. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson will throw again. Rolling to his right. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Looking to throw. Jackson, flush to his right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Eluding the pressure right.
The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away?
Third quarter action, and this offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 32-yard line. Off play action. Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And the throw there going to be incomplete. So Jackson will head to the Ravens sideline, and on comes Justin Tucker for the field goal try. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, well, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw again is Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. They go play action with Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Going for it all. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. Back to throw. Jackson. This one to the sideline. He's got it. A nice job to keep the feet in, but he is a bit. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. After the interception, here's Jackson rolling to his right. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Jadeveon Clowney just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A heck of an effort there on the scramble leaves him with just 3rd and a yard. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Eluding the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this score will stay. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off the play fake, here's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And I think the ball's out. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end.
Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. On the ground, McCaffrey. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Play action. Now Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Phillips-Son and American. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And now they're in the hurry-up. From the 30 on 2nd down, Jackson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
And Jackson throwing once more, escaping the pressure right. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well. And that would appear to be a face mask. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Flushed out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Jackson. Flush to his right.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. And quickly they get to the line. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Throwing, Jackson.
He'll buy some time right. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Clock now under 30 ticks and running.
Jackson.
Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Now Jackson.
He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
2nd down at 5.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Here's Jackson.
Rolling to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses will focus so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. This from Tom. Dempsey range here. And this doesn't get there. It's no good. They had to go for it, but their final effort here is going to come up short. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the Browns,
they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0.